What up? Good morning. In my case, good night. I did not go to sleep last night. I pulled an all-nighter and I'm still not done with my video. I used to do this a lot in college. Don't recommend it. Also, I didn't take my contacts out, and so they're kind of weirdly gelled over, like everything's a little bit bokeh. I'm kind of dead to the world. However, today I have a long to-do list. I gotta drive down into town and get my stuff out of the storage unit that I opened a couple months ago when I came over from Washington. I'm really hoping that everything is gonna fit because I have 2 full-size bikes now, and then close out the storage unit. And then I gotta make it over this mountain pass before this winter storm moves in, because if you guys remember when I had the 245 KO2s put on, I had to have the rear wheel well custom cut in order to fit them because this fan is meant to have 225s. And so I have like a hair of space, like a credit card of space. There's no space to put on snow chains, which was quite the oversight on my part. But to be fair, I was always avoiding snow until now. Also, I booked a pet sit in the town that I'm going to. I don't want to stay in the van because it's going to be jam-packed with my stuff and below freezing. This house sit happened to pop up, which was perfect timing. But the owners left early this morning. I want to make sure I can be there to take care of them so they're not left alone for too long. So I gotta get going. What hour are we at now? I woke up yesterday at 9. I can't do math. I'm gonna drink this coffee so that I'm good to drive. And then we're gonna go.
First alert weather day, heavy mountain snow possible 10 to 24 inches, with isolated spots picking up 36 inches. This is the Grand Mesa area.
winter jacket is underneath my bed. Inaccessible. Perfect. There's one I wanted to sell down here. Okay. Ooh. Yes. I can use this for now. Now I need my camera gear. 85. It said -8 degrees on the dash, and my display on my heater is not working. So I'm a little bit concerned for my electrical system. But also, check this out. Everything is frozen, like it won't even shut fully because it's just all frozen. I am officially snowed in, so I'm actually not mad about it. It's gonna be great.
I've been out looking for the place we were before. You've been looking for a way out. My mind is flooded with the words that came out wrong. You've been living in a blackout. You say that I stuck around too long. I said it, now you know. I'm never coming home. Now I'm leaving. Oh, one last thing before you go. I found it all on your phone. I never liked your songs. Now we're even. The weather better on the West Coast. It never rains in Southern California. Rather talk shit from the corner. You're up and running and you're heading for the West Coast.
What did I want to talk about? I can't remember. I can't remember any of it. 2,400 days. That's how many days I was living on the road full time. So, wow, that's wild. I am now renting a room in a house with 2 other roommates, and I'm in Colorado, in the Rockies, in a very small mountain town. I didn't really want to share what I was going through when I was going through it because I knew that I would be second guessing myself, and I didn't want to have input from anyone else when things got hard or before I would make a big purchase or when I started to see how much money was going out of the bank account. I was just like, am I making the right decision? Should I just stay on the road because I know how to do it and do it well? I saved so much money doing it. And I just had to, like, one foot in front of the other, be like, no, I've been wanting a home base. I'm going to try this. And if at the end of it, I'm like, I want to move back onto the road, then so be it. I did not buy land. I did not buy a house because this area that I'm in is pretty pricey in terms of investing and buying a home. So I wanted to make sure that I loved it in the winter. I want to make sure that I love it year round. I want to get to know the community and just kind of see if this is where I want to invest my time, money, resources. So this winter, I kind of had to relearn what it was like to live in the snow. I am trying to get the snow off of my solar panels. There's like 14 inches. If I don't get it off, my batteries will eventually die. They're still covered in ice, so I don't know how much this is going to help, but I'm going to try. Okay. You ready? I'm ready.
Well,
We'll see how it goes.
up there. Aye. Let's go. Yeah. Aye. Thank the holy trio. I feel like CEO. I'm better than my dream. I don't glow, I green. My price just went way up, but I'm free. My price just went way up, yeah, but I'm free. My girl hot like Cheetos, jeans straight from Puerto Rico. Ay, my homeboy just be the chemo, and Jesus still be the hero. Yeah, scheme, but I keep it on the D-low. My city feel like primos. Every day feel like opening day, and I used to feel like B-roll. Everything planned, but it ain't mine. Tony Hawk on the grind, I'ma still grind. Ay, I ain't even in my prime. Get better with age like fine wine. Ay, I'm so glad I'm about to get paid. Never so mad that I found my way. Put my life behind these bars. I ain't locked up, but I think I'm gonna stay. I'm about to change my family tree.
My hair's the perfect length to make a mustache. What's a really hairy mustache? Oh, God. Okay, I'm getting serious. The hardest thing for me has just been acquiring stuff. I just have a real aversion to acquiring new things. Like, do I really need this desk? Do I really need this big screen monitor? Okay, do I actually need a bed, or can I just like sleep on my camping mattress? When I work in the van, I'm just working on my laptop. So going from a very small screen to this has been a huge upgrade. However, I find that I'm way more productive in the van. This is one of those bigger purchases that I was like, do I really need this? Because obviously it's not going to fit in the van. If I decide to move back out onto the road, I have to put it in storage or sell it. That's kind of what I mean by having an aversion to buying things is once you amass a lot of stuff, then you got to like store it, sell it, take care of it, all the things. I started this new hybrid thing where I'm still in the van almost every day because this is now my workspace. Having a small space is so great for my creativity because I'm easily distracted inside the house. I'm like, oh, I should clean this, or oh, I should really organize that. While I do feel that to some extent in the van, more so when I lived in here full time because there was stuff everywhere all the time that constantly needed to be sorted through, organized, gotten rid of. Now it's like more minimal. I only have what I need and what I'm currently using out here. So my brain can just zen, and focus on creative stuff. And the cool thing is, as all these roads start to open up for summer, it's gonna be unreal. I can just drive anywhere, an office anywhere, but then without the stress of road life. I can come back here to have Wi-Fi, take a shower, do laundry, fill my water. Like, it's amazing. While there is a part of me that will likely always crave the nomadic life, the road was starting to hold me back in a lot of ways. The reasons are varied, and there are too many to list here. But one thing that has improved drastically now that I have a home base is space. This is a really small space, and that puts constraints on what you can store in here, while also still having a zen environment that you can work and live in. For so long now, I've wanted to get into mountain biking, snowboarding, try skiing, take music lessons, maybe a dance class, be part of a rollerblading cult. I've wanted a full-size guitar and an actual closet to hang my clothes and shelves to stack my books and a regular running route and space to stretch and work out that isn't in a public setting. There's so much I've wanted to try and explore outside of what I've already done, and I just started to feel limited in what kinds of sports and activities I could explore.
Okay, walk with me. Pull this stuff off.
And if I'm really being honest, I was kind of using the van as an excuse to not do the hard things that scare me, because I really just didn't have the space for gear. But now that I do, I've actually started to face some of those fears. About to drive over to the resort and go try to teach myself how to snowboard again. Today, my goal is to get off the lift, and I'm terrified. I'm seriously terrified. I literally almost just want to jump out of this chair. That's how scared I am. But I'm gonna do it. Wish me luck. I just slept in a parking lot last night, and there was no indication whatsoever of snow in the forecast. I'm in my van, so I don't have any four-wheel drive. I don't have a shovel. I don't have Max Trax. I don't even have one of those ice scraper things, dude. Got tire pressure issues. We need an oil change, and we got possible ice on the road. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's good at least. It worked. A lot of you guys ask how my van and the tires handle in the snow, and I don't know because I've always just avoided the snow. But we are in a real situation this morning. Woo! We did it. Faye is such a champ. The other day, I came home from a week-long trip, and my roommate said, "Welcome home." And I was like, "Aw." It was a cool moment. I was like, wow, thank you. Feels good to be home. Being able to actually be present and make plans and not have my answer always be, I have no idea where I'll be then. This is how the rest of you live. And I feel like I've been missing out for a really long time. Like I said in the last video, I don't have expectations and like, this is it, I'm gonna live here forever. But I'm trying it out. So far, I really like it. I'm not gonna say exactly where I am, though you guys are wicked smart, and I'm sure most of you will, if not have already figured it out. I would just ask that you not put it in the comments. Just for me, peace of mind. I don't want to be like advertising where I live. 99.9% of you are super chill, super respectful, but all it takes is that 0.1% to really mess up a good thing. So, but don't worry, I'm going to be filming a lot of scenic landscape stuff. The entire state of Colorado is just like a treasure trove. I haven't explored that much of it. I actually used to live in Denver before I moved to Italy. And I cried the day that my Italian visa was approved because I didn't want to leave Colorado. Because I'd only been living here for a month and I was falling in love with it. It's super cool to be here and to not feel like I have to leave. Because I am officially a Coloradite. Nope, that's not right. I'm currently working on editing 3 videos and in the midst of filming 2 additional ones. So pray for me. I'm gonna try to actually follow through, edit those, and share them with you. And I have no idea if I'm gonna use this random talking segment in this video, or how this video is gonna be structured, or if it's gonna end here. So in the event that it does, love you guys so much. See you in the next one. I'm about to do something I never thought I'd do, which is buy a car on my phone. Yeah, this is kind of wild. I'm going through Carvana. I've just gone through the whole process, and now I just have to hit approve and it will take the money out of my bank. So here we go. Okay, here we go. I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh. I freaking did it. You know what else I did today? I bought snowboarding boots. And for all of you who are here before me and you say, Colorado's full, we don't want anyone else, you guys can suck it. I'm not leaving unless I want to. I'm 1000% cutting that out of this video. Oh my gosh.